All right, the bathroom is under construction. Our shower was just where that wood floor is. So we knocked out that whole wall, took the shower out, and then added a 10 by 10 shower room. So you can actually see that this entire room now, and we turned it into a cave. So this entire room is actually got 3 shower heads. One on this wall, one on that wall, and then there's an outside shower head that goes through that wall. But I went to Texas to try to learn how to do rock work that looks actually like real rock. I didn't want anything fake. And this stuff looks like real rock and it feels like real rock because it's actually impregnated with stone dust over the top. And the rock that you see on these walls is actually molded off from real stone walls. And so then we also have a cave entrance. So this is our entrance right here. So you actually have to go into the cave entrance to get into the shower room. And so today we're going to show you step by step how to work with this stuff. And in all honesty, it's got a learning curve, but a small learning curve. So if you're a contractor or a prosumer or a DIY guy that's fairly handy, not even fairly handy, moderately handy, you can do this job. That much I will promise you, it's not that tough. We did a lot of extra detail work. This skylight, I actually took the same stone texture technique that I learned when I was doing the rest of this room and applied it to the windowsills as well, so everything looks like it's made out of stone. So this is going to be, this is the view. Now, where Frankie is going to be the new opening. So that is the entire shower. That shower sucked. It was just so small. I don't know why they would ever sell that thing at Menards. Like you're in there, Frankie, and you're rubbing against all 4 sides while you're in there because the wall comes angled across the front.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, this is worse than just a corner one. I mean,
a corner one would be. Yeah, a square one would be fine. So there you go.
It looks good underneath, you know, not the leak behind, you know.
Yeah, it's not rotted back there.
And we actually use green board.
So if you're watching closely, I'm actually adding insulation over the top of the stud walls because I don't want these walls flat. I want to give that rock work a 3-dimensional feel. I don't want it to be butted up tight, which is going to ruin the illusion. By adding the insulation, it helps bring the rock alive.
The insulation is done. Everything is plasticed from top to bottom. There's nothing left plumbed in. We got a shower head plumbed on that wall. We've got a shower head plumbed on that wall. And then we've got a third shower head plumbed 1, 2, right there behind that wall. This is the only vaulted section of this entire house. The shower. Most people have their living rooms vaulted or, you know, something besides their shower vaulted. I just got the top. Oh, I just got this one piece.
Oh, okay. See, we gotta get it into the house though. That's what.
Well, I think when we're
gonna try and roll it up, you think?
I think let's
carpet?
We'll lay it out, you know, let it kind of warm up in the sun a little bit, and then we'll roll it up like a carpet or a cigar ball. And, yeah. All right, well let's drag it to where we gotta go.
Fill 'em up another pound of blood. Then he throws the money on the bar. Never lets me keep the change. Fighting with the mirror, he's deranged.
honest with you, I love figuring out new stuff. Even when I don't get it right, it's still fun. It's more fun than sitting in an office going, I gotta move this decimal point over here and send this off to accounts receivable. Oh no, I gotta call Mr. Jones at 3 o'clock and schedule his appointment. I mean, no offense if that's what you do. I just appreciate being able to be outside and sweat, and slap bugs, and try to figure out stuff that I've never done before. The toughest part of this build wasn't installing it, it was trying to figure out how to get it through the narrow doorways and into the bathroom. I'm getting hungry. You know what's for lunch, Frankie? Let's see if he can guess. What'd you say, Frankie?
Brats and beans.
Brats and beans. Why'd you say that, Frankie?
It's all every day.
It's the only thing I'm really good at cooking. Is brats.
Why don't you
Look, butler. Watch that top, don't come down on you.
Okay, so we have
Opted on our second go around to not do the fold over technique where we join these two walls together. This isn't even done, this is just a rough draft. And you can see it almost, the seam just disappears on its own. We still gotta work it. We still gotta put silicone stone dust on it. But this seam right here, because this is the whole seam.
Oh, I feel that. Nice.
It's a sauna in here. It is a sauna. But I don't know. This looks much better than our other seam. I like it. I like both. All right, so there's.
We'll pull some air into that.
so there's this. That seam looks pretty good.
That seam don't look bad, though. No, but with that style and this style, I just like this style a little better.
Yeah, there's that seam, and then looks great. Actually, where the heck is it? Yes, right there. Two different styles. Frankie needs air.
We ended up ixnaying and removing that fold over seam. It just didn't feel right in the cave. And now in some applications, a fold over seam, once you silicone it and get it done, looks pretty good. But for us, I just didn't prefer it. So I went with just laying one roll over the other and then siliconing it and using a technique I'll show you next in the next video.
Catch it, put it in a jar to have and to hold, to save for later. You cannot trust it to come again, to wait for you to find a pen and fill the paper with the message that it wants to send. Grab it, hold it by its tail.
All right, guys, the first day is done. We're not done with the job. The rod going up was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. It's still way easier than putting up a stone veneer brick by brick. Oh, I wouldn't even want to do it that way. But we got the entire room up in one day, 2 guys. And that's saying a lot because some of it was upside down over our heads, and that was the most difficult part. I think it was more difficult trying to wrestle it from up on top of that hill behind me. That was more difficult to try to get it down there and into the house than anything else except for the ceiling. That sucked. Tomorrow's another day. And then the other day, and another day, and another day. Nah, we'll be done with it in a day or 2. I think I'm gonna go shower in the lake since I don't have a shower here.
All right, guys, we're building a man cave shower, indoor-outdoor shower. I mean, like, literally building it. I'm gonna take you into it right here. Something I want to show you. So here we go. This is where we're at this point. Something I want to show you. We've been doing all of this work with these two impacts. This one is Frankie's. That one is mine. Frankie's running the 2 amp hour battery, and he's already down to 3 bars just this morning. I've been running the 5 amp hour battery. I got 4 bars, and that's since yesterday. Kind of wild how much longer that 5 amp hour will last than the 2 amp hour. And there's a project.
If you plan on living in a house for a while, well, might as well not have to redo your deck.
Yep. All right, well, I'm going to put the camera down and try to help you.
All right.
Because I get sick of holding this thing. I actually like to build stuff once in a while. Actually, a lot of the while. But I've also found, if I don't hold the camera, this is literally the camera angle that you'll get. Or this. Or this.